Jennifer Hudson, Aaron Pierre Moore join voice cast of Sony Animation's GOAT. Picture this. A tiny goat with massive ambitions is about to take on the big leagues in a fierce, animal-only sport. And now, a star-studded lineup of celebrities is voicing the characters that bring this dream to life. That's the buzz around Sony Animation's upcoming film, GOAT, where fresh faces are joining the cast to amp up the excitement. Let's dive in. Jennifer Hudson, known for her powerhouse vocals and acting chops, along with Aaron Pierre, who's making waves in Hollywood with his dynamic roles, are teaming up with musician and entertainer Jelly Roll, entrepreneur Ayesha Curry, comedian Andrew Santino, funny man Bobby Lee, actress Sherry Cola, and Eduardo Franco to lend their voices. These talents are adding even more star power to an already impressive roster that includes Stephen Curry, yes, the NBA superstar himself, Caleb McLaughlin from Stranger Things, Gabrielle Union, Nick Kroll, Nicola Coughlan, David Harbour, Jennifer Lewis, and Patton Oswalt. But here's where it gets controversial. The film is directed by Tyree Dillihay and co-directed by Adam Rosette, who are turning this into a hilarious action comedy set in a world entirely populated by animals. The heart of the story follows Will, a small goat who's got dreams bigger than his size. He gets a rare opportunity to join a professional team and play Roarball. Think of it as a wild, co-ed, full-contact game that's like a mix of basketball, rugby, and maybe a dash of wrestling, all dominated by the toughest creatures around. Will's teammates aren't exactly rolling out the welcome mat for this underdog, but he's dead set on changing the game and showing that even the smallest players can make a huge impact. And this is the part most people miss. While it's a fun adventure, it subtly challenges ideas about who gets to succeed in competitive worlds, which might ruffle some feathers among sports fans who think size always matters. Timed perfectly for the NBA All-Star Weekend in Los Angeles on February 13th, this project is a collaboration with the NBA, blending real-world sports energy into an animated fantasy. It's produced by Stephen Curry and Erick Peyton from Unanimous Media, along with Mischel Raimo Kouyate, Adam Rosberg, and Rodney Rothman from Modern Magic. David Schulenburg is on board as co-producer, and Rick Mischel and Fonda Snyder are executive producers. The directors, Dillihay and Rosette, shared their enthusiasm, comparing working with voice actors to conducting an orchestra, where each performer's charisma and humor creates a symphony that's a true ode to the underdog spirit. Meanwhile, Peyton and Curry emphasized how the film's high-energy laughs and heartfelt moments are designed to resonate with audiences, encouraging everyone to see a bit of themselves in these characters. And, honestly, who hasn't felt like the little guy trying to prove their worth? On the representation side, Hudson is with CAA and Original Project. Pierre has WME, Anonymous Content, and Hamilton Hodel on his team. Jelly Roll is repped by CAA, Left Right, and 1220 Entertainment. Ayesha Curry by CAA and Midnight Dawn. Santino by UTA. Lee by CAA and Leviton Management. Franco by UTA and Mosaic. And Cola by CAA and Stark Management. Now, let's stir the pot a bit. Is this just another feel-good story about underdogs, or does it offer a fresh take on how determination can flip the script in high-stakes environments? Some might argue that animal analogies oversimplify real-world inequalities, while others see it as a clever way to make big themes accessible and fun. What do you think? Can a small goat really revolutionize a sport? Or is it all wishful thinking disguised as entertainment? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear if you're Team Will or skeptical about the whole setup. GOAT teaser trailer 2026, all-animal action comedy movie, release date. Imagine a world where animals rule the court, and the underdog story of a small goat named Will is about to take the sports world by storm. But here's where it gets interesting. This isn't just any ordinary tale of overcoming adversity. It's an action-packed, comedy-filled ride that's set to revolutionize the way we think about sports and teamwork. Get ready to meet Will, the unlikely hero of GOAT, an original action comedy from Sony Pictures Animation, the studio behind the critically acclaimed Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. In this all-animal world, Will is a tiny goat with gigantic dreams, and he's about to get his chance to shine in the high-intensity, co-ed, full-contact sport of Roarball. But as you can probably guess, not everyone is thrilled about having a little goat on the team. After all, Roarball is dominated by the fastest, fiercest animals in the world. And this is the part most people miss. Will's determination to prove that even the smallest creatures can make a big impact. With the help of his new teammates, Will is on a mission to revolutionize the sport and show the world that smalls can ball. But will he be able to overcome the odds and prove his doubters wrong? The film boasts an all-star voice cast, including Caleb McLaughlin, Gabrielle Union, Stephen Curry, Nicola Coughlan, Nick Kroll, David Harbour, Jennifer Lewis, Aaron Pierre, Patton Oswalt, Andrew Santino, Bobby Lee, Eduardo Franco, Sherry Cola, Jelly Roll, and Jennifer Hudson, to name just a few. Directed by Tyree Dillihay and co-directed by Adam Rosette, GOAT is produced by a talented team, including Mischel Raimo Kouyate, Stephen Curran, Erick Peyton, Adam Rosenberg, and Rodney Rothman. But here's the question. Can a small goat really make it to the top of the basketball world? We'll have to wait until February 13th, 2026, to find out when GOAT hits theaters. And this is where we want to hear from you. Do you think Will's story is inspiring, or is it just another underdog tale? Share your thoughts in the comments below. One thing's for sure, GOAT is set to be a game changer, and we can't wait to see how it all plays out. But we have to ask, what do you think about the idea of an all-animal sports world? Is it a fun and creative twist, or is it just a gimmick? Let us know what you think, and join the conversation.